Hello guys, Garcia here. This is the beginning of a new playthrough on the channel, Outlast. So Outlast is my favorite horror game of all time, and I always wanted to play it on the channel, so let's do it. So we are going to be playing the base game and also the Whistleblower DLC, which I actually consider better than the base game in some aspects. So let's do it. So I had to lower the resolution a lot to be able to record this, because you guys know I don't have a great PC. But I did a lot of testing, as you guys can see here. I'm going to show you my loads. I've been testing for like hours at this point. But I think I got it, the correct recipe here for me to record on this computer. So let's go. So the game is pretty self-explanatory. I'm not an elite player at playing this game at all, so I'm just going to go with normal. So you are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. So always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate. You will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can, record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die. Oh yes, we'll be dying. A lot, I think. So that gives us a really good summary of what this game really is. It's very different from like Resident Evil and stuff, or games of that type. Alright, so I'm going to shut up here a little bit. Alright, so as you can hear, there goes our radio. A lot of interference here. Alright. So get your stuff, bro. And let's do it. Alright, so this email was sent to us in September 17th, 2013. Alright, so you don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consults at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening here. Don't understand it. So don't believe half the things I know. Oh, I saw, sorry. So doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. And people are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. There you go. So that's the email that the whistleblower from the DLC sent to us. So after we finish the main game, we'll see his story too. So that's our quote-unquote weapon there. So it's the only thing that we need to worry about. In this game, you only need to worry about 3 things. Your camera, your batteries, and the files that you can get all over the place. That's it. You are going to have like small objectives in different parts of the asylum. But other than that, you know, nothing else. So no weapons. Okay, so let's see here what we can get. Oh, you're already tired, bro? Chill. Alright, so space. I can jump. Okay. So I can run pressing shift. Alright, so what else? Camera is right mouse button. Sure. F is the night vision thing. Alright. I think that's basically it. Oh yeah, the journal, the notes, and the journal. We'll be getting a bunch of those. So that's the idea. We received this email from the whistleblower that worked here, and he saw a lot of horrible things, so he sent us an email. So we are a journalist, Miles here, so we are here to try to expose the truth about the treatment of the inmates at the asylum, the kind of research they are doing, and so on. Murkoff, or yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it, Murkoff Industries. So yeah, there you go. So as I said, I had to lower the resolution, so it's not going to look great. So I apologize about that. But you guys know I don't have a great PC, so there needs to be like some sort of compromise here. So that's the one I came up with here to be able to play. All right, so I already went on the inside there. Let me see if I can find a battery or something like that. So as I said, I'm not a specialist on this game at all, so I don't know where all the items are and so on and so on. But I played it a couple of months before, and I was able to finish. Oh, I was almost exiting the game for no reason. Alright, so you can hold the button to open like this. Alright. There you go. So obviously this game has a ton of jump scares, like a lot. And also lots of sections that are only basically you trying to survive in the dark. So when I first played this, I was not able to even pass the initial zone here because the first jump scare in the game is like a litmus test. So if you cannot deal with the first jump scare in the game, you cannot deal with this game, period. But after a while I did it, and then you kind of get used to it, you know. But the atmosphere is always amazing. It's so oppressive. Even when you know what to expect, somewhat. Alright, so as you can see, I don't know if these cars are from the army or from like the Murkoff Industries. So I'll try to save as much battery as possible. I also don't remember every place in which you can raise your camcorder here to get extra information. So you guys cut me some slack if I miss a few. So we'll try to read the story here, and we'll try to make sense of what we're doing here and what happened here, and so on. Alright, we cannot open. So as you can see, every single noise in this game is very pronounced. Even when there's music on the background in chase sequences and so on, you can... Oh, I can scroll. Oh, I see. Zoom. Okay. Even when during chase sequences that have like a super loud music like blaring from the speakers, you can still hear all the doors and things of that nature. That's by design. That's how the game is set up. So I love this game so much. That's why I'm kind of taking a chance and recording it for the channel, even though I need to like lower the quality of it. To jump over a gap, sure. I think shift runs, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so shift runs. So I can do some of these and some of that, but I basically never use this. I don't think there's any reason to. Alright, so let's jump up here. Oh, come on. So, yeah, I cannot move. Oh, I see. So I need to run? Oh, no, I don't need to run. Oh, I see. I need to go up here. I thought I need to go up there. Okay. No? Alright, so the gist of this game is you need to hide every time you see an enemy or something, or you need to run. That's it. You don't have a choice. You cannot fight at all. Oh, great. So to activate night vision, F. Sure. Okay, so the most important item that we need to get are the batteries. So we need to find those batteries. Luckily, they are kind of shiny. So you can find them kind of easily, but I don't know where every single one is. But the last time I played, I didn't have any problems with the battery in terms of like not having enough battery to finish the game, for example. So I think it should be okay. Oh, this guy's going to be very important later. So no extra info on this one. Oh, actually, let's read the one we got at the beginning. So Mount Massive Asylum. So these are the notes. As you can see, they are completely different from the documents. So I start feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971. Reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. That name is already scary enough. In 2009, under the guise of a charitable organization. It's like the church and kids, you know, charitable organization in an asylum. So cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than lost signal. So the Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never never in or on American soil. So whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks the bastards. So as you can see, he has no love lost for these guys already. That said, too much idealism, you know. Especially in horror games, the odds are you're not gonna make it, right? Alright, so do we have some batteries here? No. Okay. Alright, so I think I just need to press shift here. No, I just need to move. Okay. So I literally played this game like 2 months ago. I was playing it to be able to record it for the channel, but I didn't remember the commands here. So there you go. Got a battery. I have to be very careful with the R button because the R button is really close to the E button here, obviously. So that means that I can reload the camera by mistake, basically. And I obviously don't want to do that. You don't want to spend like a battery when you have like, for example, like that. I can reload here if I want to, but I'm going to lose almost an entire battery. Yeah, I've done that many times before. Especially on Whistleblower because it's a more hectic, gameplay than this one. Okay, so A214. Alright, so what we got? More files. Let's get that. Nothing here. So because of how this game is set up, you don't need to waste that much time like looking for items because you are only looking for 2 types of items. Oh, hey. Come on, bro. Open up. So you don't really need to like look for weapons or like healing items and so on. It's not that type of game. Okay, so we need to use that. Alright, so for our own safety here, I probably should close this. Yeah, that's a problem. I was trying to not do that. Okay. So even though you can't fight, this game controls extremely well. It's very responsive. I think that's one of the main reasons why this game is so revered, is that it's just really good to play, you know. Alright, so can I open this? Oh yeah, this guy's breathing is going to be our main companion here for the entire playthrough, for sure. That's basically how it works. Alright, our first inmate. Well, you could call them patients, but please, right? Alright, so saving again. So this game does not have a save system. It uses a checkpoint system, which means that I won't be able to really control the size of the videos, really. I can either go get an episode that is like 40 minutes long, and I can get one that's 1 hour and 20 because I haven't reached like a checkpoint or something. That said, this game is very generous with the checkpoints, so I'm not that worried about it. Alright, so this is the litmus test. If you can't deal with this, you can't deal with the rest of the game. So, here goes. So yeah, that jump scare there is one of the, if not the greatest jump scare in the entire history of gaming, to be honest. There's nothing that really comes close.
They killed us. You got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security control.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. No way.
To get the fuck out of this terrible place.
I will. Eventually, hopefully. I wish I could get a battery here. Alright, that's one of the main antagonists of the game. Okay, so we know already that shit went south. We know already that they have reached this floor too. And as you can see down there, yeah. So the entire building has suffered the consequences of the situation here, either like a revolt or something, or like a rebellion. That's what you initially like think, right? Bathroom? Hand? Okay. This is one of the very few spots in the game that actually has a lot of light in most places here. That is not going to last. So yeah, so that big guy went through this door here. So yeah, for the rest of the time we'll be here, we'll be always looking over our shoulder here. So we still don't know who these guys are. Is there a name? Yeah, Father Thomas Walker, wait. Something like that. Can't read. Alright, so let's be very careful.
Little pig.
There we go.
And who are you, then? I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
So yeah, top 5 of things that you don't want to see on an asylum like this. A priest. Or a preacher of some sort. So escape the asylum. Access security. Okay. Oh, tab, I see. Escape the asylum, access security control to unlock the main doors. There you go. So as you can see, they have some sort of lockdown system. It's active, and they have this gigantic metallic locks. Okay, so let's check this side. What do we got? Battery. So sometimes they are easy to spot, other times not so much, to be honest. So it's not a guarantee that even if there's a battery nearby, I'll be able to actually see it. So as you can see, yeah, it's just a very rough shape. Because it's not just like heads exploded here, but clearly like missing limbs and broken legs and so on. So yeah, the atmosphere of this game is extremely oppressive. So it doesn't let you rest a whole lot. So you never feel really safe. The only way to really feel safe in this game, really, is to play it. Then you know exactly what you're dealing with. But it's one of those games that I wish I could play again for the first time. It's really, really cool. Alright, so okay, so as you can see, all the windows have this metallic like protection. Can I actually get this? How do I crouch? Control, okay. No. Alright, so my first battery is already going the way of the dodo here. That's not good. Okay, so I explored this. I don't like running a whole lot in this game. Alright, so we have a fella in a wheelchair. From here, he doesn't look like a human being all that much. The arm is so big, but we'll see. Okay, so we have the basement. Never good. We have that side too, we will be exploring it. So I'm going to take it super slow here because the best way to protect yourself in this game is to not rush into things here. Alright, so this side, I cannot do anything here. Everything is boarded up. We don't have anything that can like break windows or anything like that. At least not now, so not a whole lot we can do about it. Yeah, so this side is out of the question. One of the things that this game does a lot is that the moment you do this, you never are looking ahead, forward, and trying to open a door. So you try to open the door, you make the noise, and then you look ahead. So as you can guess, there's a bunch of jump scares in this game based on this mechanic. So the moment I first tried it, the first time I played, I was like, oh my god. There's going to be so many of these. And there were, and there is. But this is what I like the most about this game, these zones that have basically nothing. Not necessarily because they are like liminal spaces. I don't care that much about the back rooms or liminal spaces. It's not something that like entices me or scares me. But the fact that we are not alone at all in this asylum, that's the part that I like. So anything can jump out at you like during any like section of this asylum, in any room. Okay, so nothing here. So we got a file earlier, I'm going to check it out, but let's just make sure the coast is clear here. Another one. Batteries. So when the battery starts fading, you will know right away because everything else starts failing too. Yeah, so I don't think I need to go. Yeah, so I still have the basement. I still have the other side that I didn't explore. Where's the elevator? I think it's on that side. Yeah, so that side there I didn't explore yet. All right, so I got 2 notes here. So let's check them out. So I'm inside. All right, I'm inside. Bodies everywhere, blood, burn marks, heads lined up like bottles behind the bar. Dead Murkoff scientists. Hung from the ceiling. Their badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's longtime MO. So has been to profits of the exploitation of supposed charity. Fuck the third world and bankroll another billion. Yeah, I'm Brazilian, so there's probably a few of those there. So how did Murkoff think they would make money off a building full of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. I thought it was on a spike. So tells me to get the fuck out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came. Yeah. So there you go, he's already stuck. So let's check these. So these are the things that we already got. So I'm not going to read all of these because these are very long. But let's read the most important one. So this one, the patient is Billy, 2012, Carl Houston. Okay, so the status, patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. So they are researching dreams in this facility for some reason. So morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale, continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. So diagnostics, bronchial accumulation, fail to separate, sure, highly worrisome. So as you can see, this is going to be like a constant theme here. No matter what they try with these patients, eventually either something will go wrong, or they will die in the process, or they will basically go berserk, and they need to be locked away somewhere in the facility. So MRI revealed arrhythmic, there you go, cycle, REM cycle. So REM and NREM are related to sleeping, right? So the REM cycle. So laughter. So interview notes. So Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff and the asylum. This represents a catastrophic, Jesus Christ, breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth in the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Ashka Traeger, yeah. So the only Traeger in the company records was Richard Traeger, sure. There you go. All right, so we got info on Billy. So warrant for seizure. Oh, there you go. So affidavits. The board security. Catastrophic security failure of psychiatric center with imminent danger of environment contamination. So we are satisfied that the affidavit and testimony established sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of the MHS, some sort of organization that takes care of this type of facility, I guess, or research, and grounds for the issuance of this warrant. There you go. So folks on the outside world already knew that something was up. That's why you see a bunch of cops, and later on we're going to see a bunch of special forces soldiers scattered on the grounds, because there was already some sort of operation here going. So subsidiary, sure. So the Project Wall Rider patient status. Okay, Walker. So who's Walker? So therapy status: the morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2,000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3. So, consistent with patients' reported dreams. Alright, this one is fine, apparently. So Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. So restraints have to be altered to accommodate his enormous extent size. So Walker must be the big one, the guy that we just saw. So extensive dermal eruptions as consistent with the failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. So yeah, so his body's going berserk, so he's growing extremely quickly. Boyhood experience with lizards, sure. So the mental traumas sustained in Afghanistan. Oh, there you go. So he's a former soldier. Seem to be retarding progression of the ME process, the morphogenic engine. So his predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. There you go. So this guy is not only dangerous, but he's also a former military member, which means that he has some sort of combat training, right? So that's even a bigger problem than before. So we have to be careful with how we proceed here, because there's different locations that we cannot visit later if we move too much here. So the interesting part about this facility here is that we are going to see a lot of these people here. Some of them will jump scare us, but 99% of them will not do anything. They will just be there, you know. Like these guys, for example. Alright, documented. So as you can see, we are like right here. They are not even reacting to us anymore. Because of the dream research that they have been doing here, some of these guys either haven't slept at all, or they just can't sleep without waking up or being interrupted or dreaming about horrible things, you know? And the worst things that they are having like lucid dreams, so not like you wake up and you forget. So if they dream about horrible things, they will not only remember them, but they will be part of their psyche moving forward, right? They will not recover. And that doesn't seem to be like an effort to help them recover. Clearly. Alright. Alright, what I need are some batteries. Come on. Hey, sir. What we got? Key card for security control. There you go. This is also one of those games that the moment you get an item, something changes in the world. So I have to be very careful getting items, because that might mean that some sort of creature is going to start to chase you, you know? Okay. So yeah, no batteries. You can walk around like this, like what I'm doing here, as much as you want. The main problem are the batteries, really. So if you run out of batteries, you're screwed. But that said, never happened to me. Like, not even close. I finished the game with like 3 or 4 batteries. So we went to the right side, actually, because we need to come here first to get the clearance, basically. I also don't like running, as I said, so I'm only going to run when I need to. So around here, there you go. So that is going to happen a lot. I just didn't know if he was going to come from here or from here. But hey. And as you can see, this is also one of the main reasons why this game does not have weapons. Because obviously, when you get scared, what we're going to do, you're going to just start swinging your weapon around. But these guys are victims. They are not like the villains of the game at all. Quite the opposite. They are more victims than I am. See? So he's trying to not sleep. For me, that's easy. I have insomnia, so I sleep like 2-3 hours a night, so I'm used to it. But for people that are not, I imagine that must be torture. To like force yourself to stay awake, because if you sleep, it's like the Freddy Krueger movies, like Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like it attacks on your dreams, so you have to take some drugs to be able to, some specific drugs to be able to avoid sleeping, or have a sleep with no dreams in it, so the guy can't attack. That's how they combat them in the later movies. Alright, so we did everything we could on that side. The only other side that we need to explore is here. Well, and the basement, obviously. Alright, so we already went there. Let's go to this side now. Note that you can look behind holding Q. Oh, so if I run and I press this, I can look behind me. Ah, cool. Finished the game, never used this before. It's very disorienting, like, check it out, so. It's very weird. So it actually doesn't help a whole lot. And when you run away, the last thing that you want to do is to look behind you. You need to just keep going, you know what I mean? Oh, that's not good. Witness. Do you have something for me? Battery? What did you witness? Alright, nothing. Battery on the bathroom would be very weird. That said, it's not weirder than this. Definitely not. Alright, so we have lots of blood here. Like lots, like pools of blood. Yeah, this guy looks like he died like immediately. Like something came, like that walker guy. Just broke his neck. Oh, thank you. Oh, great, come on, dude. Just because I got the battery. Okay, so let's chill here. So what's outside? We'll find out. Right now, nothing. But we'll see. Oh, there you go, security. It's great. But before I open here, let's just check the rest. So we have this door here, we have here. Okay. Oh, file. We have several new files, we're going to check them out, but let me just use night vision here just to check for items. Real quick. Alright, I can't see anything, so... Oh, let me remove the thing. Okay. Alright, the more we save right now at in the early game, the better. The highest amount of batteries we'll have later. There's also some points in the game that you need to go outside the building. In like the asylum grounds, basically. And those moments will require way more batteries. Alright, so can I progress through this side? This door is boarded up. So this is the last one we need to check. Oh no.
Why should we have to pay for it? Why do we have to die? Walker will kill us just for being sick. We're some people. We didn't choose this.
Okay, so there goes my batteries. the first one. Alright, so let's go to the security area here. Let's see what happens. Probably not good. Oh, if I could close this, that would be awesome. That said, I really doubt this door would hold anybody. They lie. Who are they? We still don't know. Well, Murkoff, but who else? Let me check for batteries. Oh, hey, I never noticed this before. Let's zoom here. Alright, so Halloween. I don't know what that means, but that's not good. Is that like God? The Winter Spirit? Alright, so I can't save, so let's just go. That's so slow. Oh, the priest. Oh, he turned everything off. So restart the generator. Hide in the locker. Okay. So that's basically the gameplay. You just need to hide and wait. Have to be patient, which is not my forte, but it's how the game is designed, so. Chill, bro. Come on. I need to wait for him to go to the left. Go, 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 go. Be nice. I need to wait. Cannot just run wildly here. So I'm going to be very patient here. Alright, so I need to reestablish power. I need to go to the basement. So we'll get our first taste of the actual mechanic of this game. It's not only hiding, but like doing activities. Like, not activities, objectives while you deal with enemies. That's basically the main mechanic of the game. Alright, so we cannot go here. So we can go here. Alright, so this is the first place that's going to have an active enemy. So I'm going to be very careful. And I need to run too, a lot. So I don't remember exactly what you need to do here. Probably like reactivate like activate two levers or something like that.
Who's there?
No one? So even in the dark, you need to save batteries. You cannot keep your camera up forever. That's just not a viable strategy. Really? So I know there's an enemy here, but where is he? Go! Hide, hide, hide. So these guys will hear every noise, basically. So if you're in an area that has an enemy, if you make some noise, you need to either hide or run to a safe spot. So I need to shut up during these segments because I need to listen. Okay, I'm hearing the footsteps. He's coming. There he is, I can see. So this might require a few tries. Oh, he opened the wrong one. Oh my god. Beauty tat. He's leaving. So that's basically it. Oh, I'm glad I saw this. Really glad. You can run if you want to, but I'm not like a speed runner or anything like that, so I'd rather not risk it. Alright, perfect. So do we have another battery here? Come on. I don't have too much of the one I have. There you go. Now you hide again. So now we wait, because I cannot keep my camera forever. But we know that because of the noise it's going to come. This area also has some water, so you can listen to the waves. He's there. I don't know if I have to document this actually. Yeah, that's one thing that works to our advantage because of the way they have been treated and the type of therapy that they are forced to go through here. They are not sure what's real and what's not most of the time. That is good for us. Obviously I feel bad for them, but again, even the most... I was going to say something, but that's wrong. Most of the guys in this game are straight up victims. They're not evil or bad people or something like that. Quite the opposite, actually. Oh, I don't have batteries anymore. Oh, sorry. Come on, reload, bro. Okay, so we're good. He's coming, I think. So sometimes you just have to chill. Sit around and wait, basically. Alright, so I can't hear anything. I don't think he's close. You can jump this with space. Body. I can hide here too. Oh no. I can jump here too. Batteries. As you can see, this area is completely undoable in the dark. Oh, in the dark, without the camera, I mean. There you go, so I need to hide again. Pretty sure he's going to come here. Okay, so far, no major mistakes, but we'll see. I don't know if he's going to come all the way here. Now I need to go back right at the middle when we just arrived, and we need to turn on the machine there. Turn back the power, but the problem is it's right in the middle of his location, the place he is, so we'll probably have to run away. There he is. Patience. I like the fact that this game doesn't have a... Oh, he's like right here. This game doesn't have like a voice recognition type thing that like measures how loud you are. That'll be terrible for this game. And also I wouldn't be able to play it on the channel, obviously, because I wouldn't be able to speak. I think it's good enough. We went there or here? Probably here if I had to guess. Alright, so cannot really hide here. That's not good. Okay. So this side is basically pointless. Okay. So you can totally run here, but I'd rather not to. Let's just be safe. Now I can run. Now I should run. Oh, thank you. I forgot. Where don't you go? Where don't you go? I forgot. Oh, great. Damn it. Oh, here. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the battery died there. But I don't think this guy comes upstairs. Oh, that was very dumb. Hopefully this game does not have a health bar or something like that. That said, it also doesn't have anything to heal you. So yeah, if you like break your leg during the game, for example, your leg's going to be broken for the rest of the game. That's basically what happens. There's no door here anymore. That is not good. Okay, so files. Can finally finish what we started before. Or not. Oh, great.
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth. Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
So there's clearly some sort of force or creature there. And he probably sees the creature as some sort of god. So they have a cult going here. I don't know if he's the only member, but hey. Oh, my eyes. Don't do that. Alright, this is really the psychiatric ward here. Rest in peace. Yeah, I know that. Okay. Hey, dude. Oh, thank you. Very nice of you. This area here has a bunch of jump scares, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so let me check the notes. We have a bunch of notes to check. So, broken men and dead television. So a crowd of broken men watching a dead channel They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. So yeah, they are completely gone. So the witness. I'm already beat all to hell, picking broken glass out of my scalp, a couple cracked ribs. So nearly killed by a deformed giant. Looks like somebody tried to start his head with a cheese grater. He throws me through a wall, knocks me unconscious. So I wake up and some Duffy, I don't know how to pronounce that, old man with a face like an alcoholic kitty fiddler in a homemade priest outfit calls me his apostle. Not a job I asked for. So there are words scrawled in blood everywhere. I'm getting an ugly feeling in my gut that the priest is writing them and for my benefit. There you go. So he's kind of guiding us. So Father Martin's cell. So the priest, Father Martin, brought me here to show me something. Thinks I'm going to be a witness for whatever batshit crazy he's trying to sell me. So this Dr. Wernick is at the center of whatever went wrong here. But he died more than 10 years ago. Rest in peace, says the blood on the wall. And documents. So I got Project Wall Rider profitability report. So let's see what they have been doing here. So the full report pending. No immediate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corporation. The profit potential of the Project Wall Rider remains staggeringly high. So the 4 fatalities, also there were already fatalities before, contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. There you go. So they can hide what they are doing here. So remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. So as you can see, they are choosing exactly the people that they need to in order to do this type of research, people that pretty much no one cares about. So violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical constraints, or restraints, has proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profits. So Helen Granitz. So Helen Granitz, Project Wall Rider on-site inspection. So they inspected and they really liked what they saw, apparently. MK Ultra, CIA hypnotic homicide. So nothing experimentation research. Was continued the building 13 in Colorado, waiting using the following subjects: abridged. Mrs. Jackson. So they are basically explaining what happened when they started using the hypnotic drug here, apparently. So fear of firearms, hypnotic failing this. Nearby pistol, fire at Miss Jackson. There you go. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded gun at Jackson. Then proceeding to fall into deep sleep so they can control their actions while they're sleeping. And they can make like suggestions to be able to basically use them in violent ways. So after proper suggestions, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia. Miss Pierce again was handed the gun, which she refused. There you go. All right. Oh, chill, bro. That's early for that. All right, guys. So this was episode 1 of Outlast. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. So as I said, the visual quality is not going to be amazing because I had to lower the resolution a lot and stuff. But this game is awesome. It's extremely oppressive, and it hasn't even like really started yet. This is the section in which we are going to have to use the camera way more. So yeah, guys, we'll continue this in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.